Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Quarantine Concert Series here at Pulp at the Orange Peel in Asheville, North Carolina. We are so glad that you're tuning in this afternoon on IMAVL. Thank you all so much for tuning in from the privacy of your homes or wherever you may be. We appreciate you being here and listening to this concert series. I want to take a moment to thank IMAVL for streaming this concert series, as well as the Orange Peel for being such a gracious host and sponsor of this series. Tonight, we have a special double bill performance. We have Queen Bee and the Honeylovers, as well as Posey Royale, a wonderful group of musicians based here in Asheville, North Carolina, that have been drastically affected by the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic that is sweeping the nation. In the description of this live video stream tonight, you will find a link listed in the video itself for you to click and make a donation for the band tonight. If you were out visiting a venue or buying a ticket or listening to music, you would spend probably upwards $25, $35, sometimes $50, $60 at a venue. So we encourage you to donate tonight as if you were at a venue in person. It would help these musicians so much. If you want to donate specifically to a specific band, whether it be Queen Bee and the Honeylovers or Posey Royale, be sure to earmark your donation for that specific band so that we make sure those monies get to them. We're going to have a great show tonight. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Quarantine Concert Series here at Pulp.
off with a little swing, brother, swing.
Check, check, check.
Start the drums. And 1, 2, 1, 2, Scooby-Doo. Here we go.
To play a show and there's like no applause. No, that wasn't a hint. I wasn't hinting. I think we might have to get used to it though. So this is a scary time for all of us for lots of reasons. And one of the greatest fears we have is financial fear, right? And we're really grateful that people in all professions are coming together and pitching in and supporting each other in this time. We're looking at weeks, months maybe, of lost wages, and the impact that can have is catastrophic, right? They call us starving artists for a reason. We're not in it for the money, you know? And most musicians don't have a nest egg to fall back on in hard times. So it's really awesome that they organize these concert series. And we welcome your donations to us, particularly as a band, of course, but also please consider donating to Music Cares, which is the main recipient of these concerts. All your donations principally are going to go to them. And I'm going to actually just read a little blurb about them that I got from their website. A friend and ally of the music community, Music Cares was established by the Recording Academy to safeguard the health and well-being of all music people. A 4-star charity and safety net in times of need, Music Cares offers confidential, preventative, recovery, and emergency programs to address musicians' financial, medical, and personal health issues. So please check out the link that they have here on the page and consider making a donation to that if you can. So the music you're going to hear tonight is from a mix of Queen Bee and the Honeylovers and Posey Royale. We're going to use the same personnel tonight because if we used separate bands, we would max out the 10-person limit for one room, and there are only 9 people in this room right now. We are so we're just going to trade back and forth material. Queen Bee and the Honeylovers is a more improvisational project. We focus on original music and also branch out into other kinds of jazz genres and sometimes even other genres in general. Posey Royale, which is led by Mr. James Posidel here on the piano, and I'll let him speak more about his project in a little bit, but he meticulously transcribes specifically early swing songs from the famous band leaders and songwriters of the time, like Fats Waller and Count Basie. But he tries to find kind of more obscure selections from those band leaders. So hopefully these are songs you haven't heard, but that touch that same kind of nostalgic swing chord in you. So let's play another one. Let's do Until the Real Thing Comes Along, right?
Great.
Is that what you guys have next?
Maybe Legend of Zelda?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Please stop with the intro.
One, two. Fitzgerald. Yep, that's Queen Bee and the Honeylovers tune off our album Asheville. All the songs, well, actually almost all the songs we're going to play tonight are about old Asheville in the jazz era. They're from the 20s through the 40s. That tune is about Zelda Fitzgerald, the wife of F. Scott Fitzgerald, who passed away in a fire here at the Highland Hospital in 1947. And now we're going to do one of my favorite ballads. This is Until the Real Thing Comes Along. Did you have a set list? Can you put it on up here? So I can look at it too?
Yeah.
Or down there or
How's
whatever.
that?
That's fantastic. Great. Cool. Just give me a last 4, solo piano, and then we'll all come in together at the top. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'd work for you, I'd slave for you, I'd be a beggar or a knave for you. If that isn't love, it will have to do until the real thing comes along. I'd gladly move the earth for you to prove my love, dear, and its worth to you. If that isn't love, it'll have to do until the real thing comes along. With all the words, dear, at my command, I just can't make you understand. I'll always love you, baby, come what may. My heart is yours, what more can I say? I'd cry for you, I'd sigh for you, I'd tear the stars down from the sky for you. If that isn't love, it will have to do until the real thing comes along. I'd work for you, I'd slave for you, I'd be a beggar or a knave for you. If that isn't love, it'll have to do until the real thing comes along. I'd gladly move the earth for you to prove my love, dear, and its worth to you. If that isn't love, it will have to do until the real thing comes along. With all the words, dear, at my command, I just can't make you understand. I'll always love you, baby, come what may. My heart is yours, what more can I say? I'd cry for you, I'd sigh for you, I'd tear the stars down from the sky for you. If that isn't love, it will have to do until the real thing comes along. right, so I'm going to hand over the mic to Mr. Posidel for a couple tunes here from Posey Royale. And thank you guys again for tuning in. And we're going to be here till 8:30, so roll back your rugs, do some dancing, pour yourself a quarantini. That's been making me giggle. I know, right? Find any excuse to drink, you people.
So I wasn't sure if this is the type of feed where if you do a little emoji, like a heart or a like or an angry face, it pops up on the screen. Don't tell me. But if it is, and you're at home right now, and you're not wearing any pants, please give us a little heart right now. This is one of the hidden benefits of working from home all the time, is that most clothing is optional, depending on what you do.
It's blowing up right now.
Oh, yes! Oh, man, I knew I liked you guys.
If you take your pants off actively.
That's what they're all doing.
There's a delay just for that.
Yeah.
So if we get at least 1,000 of those, the band will also do the same. So we're going to switch up this next tune because of all those hearts. I think we should play I Want to Be Happy. Do with that what you will. This is a tune that's made it all over. Teddy Wilson, I combined Teddy Wilson's and Leo Matheson's version. This one's a little crazy. I hope you really like it. This is I Want to Be Healthy. Stick around, y'all. 4-bar piano up top. Quick little bit of drum. And 1, 2, 1, 2, back up. This next tune is it was written in 1976 originally by Mort Garson. He composed this one on a single synthesizer. It had a bunch of different textures, and we adapted those textures for a swing band. This one's about flowers. This is called You Don't Have to Walk a Begonia. but you can if you want to. Starts with the whole band. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Thanks, friends. We're going to feature that one on our upcoming album. We're gonna go to the studio in exactly 48 hours and cut a full-length album, believe it or not. So if you want to check that out and follow some of that information, go ahead and like us on Facebook, find us on Instagram, and you'll hear all about it. That's Posey Royale, and also do the same for Queen Bee and the Honeylovers. We've got a bunch of original tunes we're working on right now. They're going to be fresh out of the oven, and we're going to lay those down too. Yeah. Thanks.
It's appropriate for me if you haven't noticed. I'm 6 months pregnant. Yeah. All right, so for those of you who haven't heard, I'm going to tell some of our stories, and for those of you who have, I apologize. But this is a tune called Hazen Hobson, and it's about the Hazen Hobson building, which is in downtown Asheville, right off Pack Square. Currently houses Pack's Tavern. And during Prohibition, it was run by a mechanics shop. And they wanted to get in on the moonshine smuggling ring. So they partnered with a lumber mill so they'd have an excuse to bring trucks in through all hours of the night. And of course, the trucks were smuggling in moonshine underneath the timber. And they would take it downstairs where there was a secret passageway to the fire department, which to this day is across the street. And then the firemen would distribute the liquor in the back of the fire trucks, which is crazy. That story will never get old to me. So you can go to our website, queenbeeswing.com, or our Facebook page or Instagram, and see a great music video we made for this song with some great local celebs. It was really awesome. So this is Hazen Hobson. So go look up the music video for that one online. It's a fun one. So I had a little thing I wanted to say, and I wrote it down because I will get emotional if I don't. So I wanted to just say a little word about the music that we're playing tonight. So all the music you're hearing tonight is either directly transcribed from songs written in the 30s and 40s or inspired by it. All of our original music is inspired by that period of time. And I've been reflecting on that a lot recently and why it speaks to me so deeply for years, many years, but also why it really speaks to me right now. And I realized a part of the connection that I feel with this music, that I think maybe all of us feel, is that it came out of a time of great suffering in our country, specifically the years of the Great Depression and World War II. And maybe I'm making this up, maybe this is me, but I hear this implied intention to remind people what they're fighting for, to transmute some of that suffering into art, and to bring light to the dark, and to take all of that and wrap it up in something that makes us feel connected. And, a lot of us are scared right now, and I hope that you can hear in this music that thread of your grandparents and your great-grandparents who suffered and fought through great unknowns like we are in this moment, and found great strength in themselves, a strength that they pass down to us, that we can call on, we have ancestors, we have history, we will get through this. And I hope you hear a little bit of that in our music tonight, reminding us all what we're fighting for, the community that we do have, and how much we've got to look forward to in all this uncertainty. So, on that note, we're going to play a great tune called Yankee Doodle Never Went to Town. Because he was quarantined. He wasn't allowed to go to town. Actually, it's an early song about fake news, which is, I thought, kind of appropriate given the overwhelming amount of fake news we all have on our social media feeds. So here we go.
I'll let you count it. That was beautiful.
I got through it without crying. I was like, okay, no, okay. I'm pregnant. The hormones don't help either, you know.
And 1, 2, 1, 2, Scooby-Doo.
Thank you. I'm going to take a second to introduce these fine folks up here on stage with us tonight. You're listening to Maddox Frick playing the drums. Yeah. So I know you're applauding, but we get it. We know you're applauding.
It sounds like more than 10.
Annie Erbson on the guitar.
Yeah.
Eric Hevron Smith on the upright bass. Ben Hovey's on the trumpet, y'all. Joseph Herbst on reeds of all kinds. Of course, James Posie Posidel on piano. and I'm Whitney Moore. Yeah, that's me. Singing for two. And actually, it's kind of weird because this, every show we have has been canceled for the next 3 months. And I go on maternity leave to have my baby June 1st. So we're right now looking at like a 6-month hiatus. It's staggering. It's crazy. So, a lot to wrap our brains around. And we're going to do some more live streams in some capacity. We're going to record. We're going to stay in practice. Practice a lot. Cool. So we're gonna do. This is an old blues tune written by Lil Hardin Armstrong, Louis Armstrong's wife, one of them, second wife. Yeah. This is called Clip Joint.
One, two, ready, go.
Broken hearted, all because I started. Fell in love with the handsome gigolo. Too late, I woke up. Found him gone, now I'm broke up. Tell me why should anyone treat me so? Clip joints, my money's gone. Clip joints, my heart is torn. If I had my way, I'd burn this joint to the ground. Clip joints, shadows on the wall. Clip joints, my tears began to fall. My body's aching, I'm on my last go round. Well, when I walked in, I was feeling so fine. Thought I had nothing to lose. Now I'm going out full of my beer and wine, and I've got nothing but the blues. Clip joint, clip joint. I'm gonna pack my bags, gonna leave this lonesome town. Clip joint, clip joint. I'm gonna pack my bags, gonna leave this lonesome town. That's gonna be on the new Posey Royale album, for sure. That's one of our faves. Hey, you wanna do Lil Posie?
Absolutely. That's our theme song.
It's his theme song.
Oh. So I gotta make a quick shout out real quick.
Do it.
Done. I always do this little shout out when I play this song. So if Franklin and Melissa are watching, you know who you are. Y'all introduced me to Balboa and to a lot of just this different genre of music. Franklin in particular introduced me to this Duke Ellington tune called Little Posie. He said, hey, this would be perfect for your band. So we'd like to dedicate this to you guys. This is Duke Ellington's Little Posie from 1939. Starts with piano, right? He'd always request that. doing okay, Frank. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Beechum's curve it. Which direction
Not that curve.
Beechum's curve? The curve on the left? Right.
Okay, so we're gonna do one of my favorites off the Honeylovers album. This is Beechum's Curve, co-written with the fabulous Michael Gamble. And part of the backstory is that our grandfathers were best friends, and I mean like from like children, from like 6, 7 years old. And they used to ride the trolley car together for fun on the weekends. They lived in West Asheville, and the trolley car ran from the end of the line was right at where Haywood meets Brevard, and went all the way downtown. And my grandfather said that their favorite part was when it turned around the corner at Beechum's Curve, because it shook so hard you thought it was going to jump off the tracks, and it was like a roller coaster for a kid in the Depression. So I took that story, and Michael had some music that I put the story on top of, and then kind of put a love story with it as well, and it became Beechum's Curve, the song we're about to play. And we have a really great music video for this with Marissa Blake from IMAVL. Marissa, if you're out there, we love you. And Brooke German, they star in it, and the Magic Hour Creative produced it, and we ended up winning Best Soundtrack at Music Video Asheville last year for it, which was very exciting, because we're like a new band, so that was like, wee. So this is Beechum's Curve.
side of mine. By the time we got to Beechum's curve, the shaking wouldn't stop. Was it the streetcar that was rattling on? Just the strings of my heart at the end of the line for my 6 cents. Oh, what a ride. They turned the seats around to head back down Hayward. We just stayed cozy inside. By the time we got to Beechum's curve, the shaking wouldn't stop. Was it the streetcar that was rattling on? Just the strings of my heart at the end of the line for my 6 cents. Oh, what a ride. They turned the seats around to head back down Hayward. We just stayed cozy inside.
Beechum's Curve, y'all. Check it out. Check out the video for that on our Facebook and website and stuff. Yeah. I'm just trying to think about where to put it.
Right here, right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. We're gonna Eric has written a COVID song, COVID blues. I wrote one too, but I was too scared. So Eric's gonna do it. So I'm gonna hand over the mic. You want me to? You want to step up here?
I'll step up a little, and if you can shuffle it back a little, and meet in the middle.
In the middle.
What do you call this little ditty?
This is a tune entitled 19 Blues in One. One, two. Ain't nobody going out, nobody's having any fun. Seems like this virus has got everybody on the run. Well, I ain't got COVID, but I got 19 blues in one. Well, if I'm staying home, still gonna get a few things done. Gonna go down my Netflix queue, and I'm gonna watch every single one. Well, I ain't got COVID, but I got 19 blues in one. Go ahead, Joseph. and shrivel in the sun. And I'd like to see Trump's plans for dealing with it, but you know he ain't got none. Tell you I ain't got COVID, but I got 19 blues in one. Well, I could sit and fidget, feeling miserable and mean. And I might spend all my free time making sure my hands are clean. But I'm gonna do the best I can, make sure that 2020 is better than 2019. Collective verse. Blues in one.
I love it.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me do that.
Oh, yeah.
Do that again. Organ grinder?
I'm pretty sure I saw on my Facebook feed today that like 50% of my musician friends are writing COVID songs. It's like there's a joke in there somewhere. It's like, what's the first thing musicians do when something terrible happens? First, write a song about it. Then, like, make a game plan of like how you're gonna survive. Yeah, right. Starve. Right. First step, write a song about it. Second step, starve. Yeah, exactly. That was awesome. That was awesome. That's Eric Heveron Smith, y'all. For those of y'all who didn't catch that earlier, he's pretty badass. Great. Let's play Organ Grinder. Oh gosh. Did I mess up? I'm sorry.
Blake is waving his finger at us.
There might be children. I was just saying about a donkey.
Bad donkey.
I'm sorry.
Ella Fitzgerald on this
Yeah,
one.
this is an Ella Fitzgerald song. The great. I'll let you count us.
And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Well, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch that monkey by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Scotty on my swing, this shoulder spot. Scotty on my swing, this shoulder spot. Scotty on my swing, it's all to you. Scotty on my swing, it's all to you. When he turns that handle down, music goes around and round. Everybody starts to swing to that organ grinder swing. Scotty up my swing, this shoulder's mine. Scotty show. This music makes me want to sing. Oh, you organ grinders swing.
I hope y'all are dancing along out there. I hope you're dancing along.
Speaking of dancing along,
Oh,
quick announcement.
oh, everybody's gonna do the sham.
Oh, that was not the announcement, but it is
You
now.
should do that.
Yes.
But
So,
after the announcement.
speaking of dancing along, I'm curious about how many of y'all have ever done the shim sham in your living room, or your bathroom, or your bedroom, or your partner's bedroom. Point being, that's the song that's coming up next. This is Mildred Bailey's version of "Tain't What You Do, It's the Way How You Do It." But before we do that, I want to do a quick shout out to one group that has been really supportive. I mean, there's so many out there, but there's one in particular I want to say, which is Swing Dance Teachers and Musicians, COVID-19 Support. They've got over 1,000 members. They are tracking stuff like this that goes on, and they're doing a really good job of just getting the word out. They've got a digital calendar full of events. In particular, there are some swing dance bands that are playing some live shows in the next couple days. This coming Friday at 9 p.m., Keenan, Mackenzie, and the Riffers have a show. Saturday at 9 p.m., Gretchen Midgley and the Sidecar Six have a show.
6 feet apart. That was genius. If you're watching,
That was so fast.
it was sorry.
Oh, you're so quick. Oh, man. And then Saturday at 3 p.m., before Gretchen's, is What Makes a Swing Song Great? It's an open discussion with Michael Gamble, Jonathan Stout, and Laura Windley. And that'll just be super cool to check in on. So check that out, Swing Dance Teachers and Musicians COVID-19 Supports. And
I'm doing one Sunday brunch.
hot dang, yeah.
We're also playing here tomorrow.
Yeah, Russ.
Oh, yeah. Russ Wilson is playing here tomorrow night. It's a small sticky note, y'all. That's right. So a bunch of us right now will be here tomorrow night as well with Russ Wilson's project. Please donate. We haven't been saying it enough, but literally every dollar you give is a freaking miracle right now. We need it. We need it. It helps us continue to create this joy on stage. Yeah, that's it. Please. Thank you.
The joy of eating.
Don't eat your leftovers.
The joy of eating. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh boy. Let's do Tain't What You Do.
That's hilarious.
And 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go.
When I was a kid, about 3:30, Mama said, "Child, come here to me. Swing may come and swing may go. This is one thing you ought to know. Oh, it ain't what you do, it's the way how you do it. Ain't what you do, it's the way how you do it. Ain't what you do, it's the way how you do it. That's what gets results. Ain't what you do, it's the time that you do it. Ain't what you do, it's the time that you do it. Ain't what you do, it's the time that you do it. That's what gets results. You can try hard, don't mean nothing. Take it easy, then your job will swing. Ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. Ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. Ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. That's what gets results. It's the way that you say it. It's the way that you say it. It's the way that you say it. That's what gets results. It's the way that you croon it. It's the way that you croon it. It's the way that you croon it. That's what gets results. If you're lonesome and on the shelf, well, it's your own fault. So just blame yourself. Tain't what you say, no, tain't what you croon. Tain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. That's what gets results. what you do, it's the way that you do it. That's what gets results. Say what you do, it's the way that you do it. That's what gets results. Yeah, let's jump to Spirit of Swing, shall we? We've got, how are we on time? Blake, if we go 5 minutes over, is that okay? Or are we like, it's okay? Are you guys down to play 4 more songs?
Yeah.
Got it in you?
14 more.
Okay. We literally have nowhere else to be. Yeah. Oh, it's Carnival Swing. But yeah, let's do Carnival Swing and then we'll do Eat the Gravy.
Great.
We literally have nowhere else to be. I mean, there is a certain joy in that, you know? I've also felt like almost a little guilty admitting it because there's this impending doom, right? Like it reminds me of a hurricane's coming and it's a category 5, you know? And it's like, maybe it's gonna devastate everything or maybe it's gonna get here and be a tropical storm. And we can take all the precautions and we just don't know what's gonna happen. And so living in that uncertainty is so crazy. But there's also been a real beauty to the community I see and all the time that I'm spending with my 3-year-old. He's like so happy because I have nothing else on my mind. I'm just like out in the garden with him all day. And yeah, same thing. He's like, this is the best. I know.
My 7-year-old's getting bored.
He is.
He misses his friends.
Right. He's like, I want to go back to school. I know. Yeah. It's not that way for everybody. I know.
As far as kids go.
So this is probably one of our newest tunes in the Honeylovers. This is Spirit of Swing. So new that I want to make sure I have my lyrics out. Awesome. Great. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thin the veil and part the curtains, listen for the knock at the door. When the groove descends, you'll feel it there, grazing all the earth as an apparition. Wafting tones of drum and bass echo from the other side. And in one beat, the jump is complete. The spirit of swing has arrived. Louis, Duke, and Basie are all standing there. Dizzy notes from long ago will fill the air. When conditions are just right, the shadow of the jive will appear. Move to your feet by rhythm so sweet. That's the spirit of swing. Thin the veil and part the curtains, listen for the knock at the door. When the groove descends, you'll feel it there, grazing all the earth as an apparition. Wafting tones of drum and bass echo from the other side. And in one beat, the jump is complete. The spirit of swing has arrived. Louis, Duke, and Basie are all standing there. Dizzy notes from long ago will fill the air. jive will appear. Feel to your feet with rhythm so sweet. That's the spirit of swing.
All right, that's one of the first times we've played that, actually. That's the spirit of swing. We were going to go into a studio and record it as a single next week. But we will. It'll happen. It'll happen in a few weeks.
Ain't the gravy good? Duke Ellington and Cootie Williams on this one.
Yeah.
It's got that little interlude. Make sure you catch that. Javi, you take the first solo. Okay. Just don't get too serious. That's right. Alright. Starts with horn melody 2. Herb, you play the bridge. 1, 2, 1, 2, blues and blues.
Your steak is too tough. Your beans need water. Your grain's kinda rough. There's a gristle in your chops. I mean, they're hard as wood, but Lord, ain't that gravy good. Your biscuits ain't hot. Your cobbler ain't sweet. Your jam ain't got the kind of rhythm it needs. Where your tea is percolating like your coffee should. But Lord, ain't that gravy good. Got the right kind of peppers, oddly enough. Combination so fine. All the right seasoning with spices and stuff. It goes to my head just like wine. I don't like your bread. Your chicken is old. Your beans need bacon and your cabbage is cold. Where your cake needs a hammer, it's well understood. But Lord, gravy good. no chops. I mean, they're hard as wood, but Lord, ain't that gravy good. Oh, your biscuits ain't hot, your cobbler ain't sweet, your jam ain't got the kind of rhythm it really needs. Well, your tea's percolating like your coffee should, but Lord, ain't that gravy good. You got the right kind of peppers, oddly enough, combination so fine. All the right seasoned in with spices and stuff, it goes to my head just like wine. I don't like your bread, your chicken is old, your beans need bacon and your cabbage is cold. Oh, your cake needs a hammer, it's well understood, but Lord, ain't that gravy good.
Song about cooking
That would be on the new album.
will be on the new album. I think we're all going to get really good at cooking in the next couple of months.
My kids just tried lamb for the first time.
Nice.
That's because ground lamb was the only thing left at the co-op. There was no ground beef. So Taco Tuesday, guess it's ground lamb.
Yes, ground lamb tacos, totally.
That's fun.
It cracks me up the things that people are like buying up too.
Ground beef.
No ground beef, no green peas, no peanut butter.
The bulk section at the co-op was decimated. It's crazy. No protein whatsoever. I had to buy mung beans.
Oh.
I bought mung beans in bulk.
Alright, that's too much.
You know,
Sorry, too much.
No, it's great. It was great.
Mug.
I hope these are the worst stories we end up telling about this period of time. These are very first world privileged people problems, and yeah, and I'm grateful. Oh wait, let's do Asheville first and save that for last, I think. Yeah.
Gonna do Asheville, 24 Robbers, and then that.
Oh sure, if y'all are down.
Yeah.
You guys aren't getting tired. Oh wait, if you're getting tired, you could just lie down on your couch.
That's the comfiest show we've ever
This is the
played.
comfiest show we've ever played. It's pretty awesome. Oh my gosh. Great. So this is the title of our album, the Honeylovers album, Asheville, and the town we live in. And for those of you who don't know, I'm an Asheville native, like 4th generation, and my grandparents also used to tell me stories about growing up here in the 30s and 40s. And I took a lot of those stories and put them together with some local lore and a lot of research in the library. And every song on the album is about Asheville. And this song is just about Asheville in general. So it's not specific to the time. It's more of a modern song about Asheville, called Asheville. And it has a part for you to shout along. I know a lot of you know it. So in North Carolina, we call it North Kakalaki. So this is hilarious. I'm just going to do it with the at-home audience. It's going to be great. So when I say Asheville, you say North Kakalaki. You ready? Asheville.
North Kakalaki.
I hear you. I hear.
A
little louder. Here we go. One more time. Asheville.
North Kakalaki.
Genius, man. That's beautiful.
Best response we've ever had.
All right, here we go. Yeah, last eight. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Bountiful valley, way up high, fertile and green land of the sky, tip of the Blue Ridge mountain range, lengthy autumns, lingering springs, up on the parkway, take a drive, flow down the French Broad, take a dive, maybe enjoy a local brew. All that and built more too in Asheville. Asheville. Where do the goats do yoga like Beechum and zombies walk straight through downtown in Asheville. Asheville. Come on to Lee's Change where chickens are free range. There's no better place to get down.
Joseph Herbst on the saxophone, everybody. Joseph Herbst. James Posie Posidel on the piano. That's right. That's Ben Hovey on the trumpet, y'all. Ben Hovey. Eric Heveron Smith on the upright bass. Come to the shindig on the green. You'll find it listed in the scene, right next to ISIS Music Hall. And of course, Lee Festival, bang on a drum in Pritchard Park. The jam will go long after dark, and if the dance don't draw you in, then maybe the vortex will in Asheville. On Thursdays, the tourists hit home runs, then drive way too slow through downtown in Asheville. Asheville. No matter you come from in Asheville, you're welcome. Love is in full color here. You wanted to do 24 hours? You guys have been a wonderful audience.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, we assume so. We'll check on the
We
feed
assume you've been a wonderful audience.
later. We'll check your comments to make sure.
I mean, actually, this is, we've had you're already way better than some audiences we've had. 2 times I've had a drunk person fall into my microphone and almost knock out my front teeth.
Oh man.
Yeah, that happened to you too. So great. Great, we're going to do 24 Robbers.
Do it.
This is a tune from 1941. It's called 24 Robbers. If anyone out there knows what this song is about, please send me a message. Does it I better lock your doors. They might come infect you. So you probably know that, all of these sweet old jazz songs, they're all double entendre, right? And I didn't actually know that till I was like in my early 20s. And my innocence was shattered, wait, it's about what? So all the songs we play, it's unless they're a very sweet romantic song, there's a lot of those too. But most of them are double entendres. And this has got to be about something.
Yeah, silly nonsense ones are all
The silly nonsense songs are, right, exactly. So if you know what the song 24 Robbers is about, will you please let me know? Thank you.
Write in the comments.
Write it in the comments. We'll all find out. Exactly.
So this is a little bit of a different version than you've heard. Well, it's most of the versions you've heard. So this is a combination of Fats Waller, Jimmy Lunsford's version, and Leo Matheson's version. I had Michael Gamble help me transcribe he transcribed the whole first little section, the AABA that you're going to hear at the beginning and the end, off of Leo Matheson's version. And if you don't know who that is, look him up. Leo Matheson from Switzerland, I believe. And he led a swing band that sounds, it sounds like the cousin of the swing bands you know. They have the same color hair, but maybe a different shaped nose. That's the best metaphor off the top of my head. You can tell it comes from the same family, but it's also different enough that explore that world if you haven't. Leo Matheson and his orchestra. You'll dig it. This is 24 Robbers. Starts with piano.
got one more tune. So we are Queen Bee and the Honeylovers and Posey Royale. We are both of those bands. And I had my little things written down. So make sure to look us up if you haven't already on Facebook and Instagram. Honeylovers is at Queen Bee Swing. We also have a website, queenbeeswing.com. And Posey Royale also has all of those things. Posey Royale, Instagram, and Facebook. And what's the website? Is it still PoseyPianoMusic.com? Still like a page on his. Hey, he tunes pianos, by the way.
Oh, thanks for saying it.
And he's just one person, so this would be a great time to tune your piano and not break any of the quarantine laws, because only Posey will show up and handle a thing on your to-do list. He'll wear all the hazmat suit. Exactly. And normally this is the part where I'd say, come see us at all our upcoming shows, but we don't have any. So, no, really, it's nuts. This is the first time I've ever, that's like, oh, crazy. So, so I want to thank, again, Blake Ellege for organizing this. Yeah, cool. He's going to come up here in a second. And the folks here at the Pulp for having us and for running sound, thank you so much. And to IMAVL for streaming. Russ Wilson and the Kings of Swing will be here tomorrow night. If you dig this music, you will love them. It's a big band. They're awesome. Some of these folks will be there with them. So please tune in again tomorrow night right here. And please do leave a donation. There should be a link there in the description, I think, of the stream. And we'd love your donation. And also please donate to Music Cares because they're doing some really great things.
We all have boat payments we need to make.
Yeah. My yacht is going to get dispossessed, repossessed. Dispossessed. Dispossessed. I don't even know where that. Repossessed. And if you're feeling lonely and isolated, put on some early swing music and dance in your living room and channel some of that strength from our grandparents and great-grandparents. Remember what we're fighting for and how much community we all still have. And enjoy this beautiful spring weather. What great timing, too. That was a little blessing for us here in Nashville. Spring came. So, all right, this is maybe too close to home, but we're going to do it. This is a song called Enjoy Yourself.
Do we have one more announcement?
Oh, did you want to announce before our last song? Okay, cool. So this is a Louis Prima song, and we're going to play that right after Blake says a few more words, of course.
Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Want to thank IMAVL once again, if I can, for streaming this live on Facebook. Also want to thank the Orange Peel and Pulp for being such gracious hosts and sponsors of the stream. I want to urge you all, please, donate to these musicians. You can follow the link in the description of the Facebook live stream as well as the stream online via the website, and make your donations specific, either to Queen Bee and the Honeylovers or Posey Royale, to make sure that these musicians get these funds and your donations. Please, if you've enjoyed this stream tonight, hit that heart react as many times as you can and share this stream. Even after it's done, you can host a watch party with your friends to relive and rewatch this live stream anytime. That goes along with your donation. You can make a donation at any time towards these wonderful musicians, even after this live broadcast. Thank you all so much. This has been the Quarantine Concert Series. I'm your host, Blake Anthony Ellege. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Have a great night, everyone.
Yay! I want to applaud. Let's do a whole form. Do the first date and then Joseph do the second date. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You work and work for years and years, always on the go. Never take a minute off, too busy making dough. Someday you say you'll have your fun when you're a millionaire. Think of all the fun you'll have in your old rocking chair. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by quickly as a wing. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. You're gonna take that ocean trip, no matter come what may. Saved all your pennies, but you just can't get away. Someday you say you'll see the world, you'll really get around. Well, how far can you travel when you're 6 feet underground? Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Heart of hearts, your dream of dreams, your dazzling brunette. She's left you, she's now become somebody else's pet. Put down that gun, don't try, my friend, to reach the great beyond. You'll have much more fun reaching for a redhead or a blonde. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think.
We love you.
That's it. That's all. Thank you, friends.